The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. Here are the top stories of the hour. The National Wages and Productivity Board will be holding a public hearing on NCR wage hike petitions today. The board received 3 petitions. One requested to increase minimum wage in NCR by 100 pesos for all regular employees. Meanwhile, 2 other groups want to establish a new minimum wage up to 1,160 pesos. National Wages and Productivity Commission Executive Director Maria Criselda C. told Radio 5's Ted Filon and DJ Chacha that there are petitions as well as from 3 other regions. However, these are still up for deliberations. The public hearing for NCR wage hike petitions will be held later at 2 p.m. at the Philippine Trade Training Center in Pasay.
Meron pa hong 3 regions na merong petition. Ito ho ay sa Region 4A, Calabarzon, Region 6 at sa Region 7. Sa ngayon po, ang NCR pa lang po yung merong pinatawag na public hearing. Yun hong ibang regions ay hindi pa ho sila nagpapatawag ng public hearing. They are still either in the process of consultation or scanning of the socio-economic environment.
The Health Department is looking to make primary care services more accessible to Filipinos. 5 LGUs and 2 private sector groups partnered with PhilHealth to form a primary care network. This network allows LGUs and partner clinics to share resources and medical personnel. It offers checkups, laboratory tests, and pharmacy services. For now, the DOH is targeting to roll out this service to 2 million beneficiaries in Bataan, Baguio City, Guimaras, Quezon Province, and South Cotabato. It will also include around 300,000 beneficiaries under the care of 2 private clinics. PhilHealth will be spending 1.2 billion pesos for these primary care networks. The agency said it's looking to partner with at least 2,500 more facilities this year in order to expand accessible primary care services to more Filipinos. The DOH also says that there will be no reimbursement scheme and that primary care providers will be paid ahead of time for their services.
Parang yung naging problem in the past, yung interim reimbursement, bibigay na yung pera sa kanila base sa number of constituents na miyembro na beneficiaries na nandoon sa primary care network niya. Nauna yung bayad bago yung serbisyo.
Still on health, the DOH has officially rolled out bivalent COVID-19 vaccines. Those eligible to get the second-generation jabs include health workers and senior citizens. They should have received their second booster shot at least 4 to 6 months ago. A bivalent shot targets both the original strain of the virus that causes COVID-19 and Omicron subvariants. The country's first batch of these vaccines arrived earlier this month from donor country Lithuania. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. After announcing details of their new program under TV5, Iconic trio Tito, Vic, and Joey say they still want to use the Eat Bulaga name for their upcoming noontime show. During the MediaCon on Tuesday, the trio said they still want to bring the Eat Bulaga name to their new show, but they note that they are still in a legal battle with their former producer Tape for its use. So while that's still going on, TVJ says they will be surprising their viewers with the name of their new noontime show come July 1. It was announced that the Dabarkad's new noontime show will go on air from 11:30 in the morning to 2:30 p.m. starting next month.
Basta ako, Bulaga ako.
Oh, ikaw yun. Hindi, ano makikita namin title?
Sabi nga ni Pare
Simula sa
Joey,
July 1.
Kanya-kanyang title. Basta ako,
Okay.
Bulaga.
Joey, ikaw?
Wala, yun nga, masaya rito eh. First time to
Ah.
na show na maraming title. Bahala tayo.
Doon tayo sa serious side.
Yes.
All right. We definitely are working on the legal side na Eat Bulaga.
Okay.
Si Joey nag-invento nun eh.
Okay.
History and the law back us up. Yun ang ganun kasimpleng usapan nun. So therefore, it might take some time. But we will be able to use Eat Bulaga. I'm sure of that. Ngayon, paano sa July 1?
Yes.
Ang usapan namin kanina nila Jane tsaka nila Jenny, susurprise namin kayo sa July 1. Ang title.
Also starting July 1, ABS-CBN's It's Showtime will no longer air on TV5. In a statement, ABS-CBN extended its heartfelt appreciation to MVP for his support and for bringing It's Showtime to a wider audience. It also said that they have respectfully declined the 4:30 p.m. time slot offered by TV5 for the noontime show. With that, the network announced that It's Showtime will air on GMA's GTV starting July 1. During yesterday's MediaCon, MVP explained that it was a coincidence that the block time arrangement with It's Showtime is set to end on June 30. He says choosing to give the noontime slot to TVJ's new program was a tough choice, but notes that this was a business decision. Pangilinan stressed that TV5 is proud of what the network has done for It's Showtime.
We felt obligated. It was part of our duty that if they're looking for a home and for such an iconic entertainment phenomenon, it deserves a home. And it's our obligation to provide them a home. Hindi kami nagkulang sa pagtulong sa ABS naman. We're proud of what we have done for them.
The United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, Philippines, has launched the country's first Refugee Film Festival. The Film Fest opened on World Refugee Day on Tuesday and will run until Thursday at the Film Institute in UP Diliman. The event features 6 movies, including Quezon's Game, which tells the story about the former president embracing Jewish refugees. The UNHCR Philippines said the public can take part in the first Refugee Film Festival and watch the entries for free.
Philippines has been a champion for protecting refugees, and this has started way back. So Philippines has a number of refugees that it has accepted over time. So my message for the Filipino people is to be aware of how rich the tradition of extending humanitarian assistance to refugees in terms of what the Philippines has done in the past, and at the same time to sustain that tradition of opening the doors to the people who are forced to flee because of persecution.
And that's it for this hour. I'm Diego Castro. Join us again at 11:15 a.m. We are One News, all sides, all the time.